In this video, we will solve for the problems from exercise 1.4. Question number 2. For the curve y is equal to x power 1 by 3 given in figure 1.68, which is this figure, draw y is equal to minus x to the power 1 by 3, and second is draw y is equal to x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1. Third is y is equal to x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. Fourth is y is equal to x plus 1 to the power 1 by 3. So let's start with the first one. So this is y is equal to minus x to the power 1 by 3. So let's take values of x to be equal to 0. Then your y will be equal to 0. So let's put that 0 and 0. Next, let's take our x to be, because it's the cube root. If you say 1 by 3, it's the cube root. So if we take x to be equal to 8, then your y is equal to minus 8 to the power 1 by 3. And that is equal to minus 2. So this is 8 and this is minus 2. Let's take our x is equal to 1. Then y will be equal to minus of 1 by 3, well, that's equal to minus 1. So let's actually shift them. Let's first put 1 here, 1 and minus 1, 8 and minus 2. Next, let's take x is equal to minus 1. Then y is equal to minus of minus 1, 1/3, which is equal to minus of minus 1, and that's equal to plus 1. So when x is minus 1, y is 1. So this is x and that is y here. Then let's take x is equal to minus 8. Then y is equal to minus of minus 8, 1/3 to the power 1/3, which is equal to minus of minus 2. So minus 2 here. So that's equal to plus 2. So this is minus 8 and plus 2. So let's start to mark the points. Okay, so you have 0, 0. So that's 0, 0, plus 1 and minus 1. So we have that, plus 8 and minus 2. So we have that. Then you have minus 1 and plus 1. So we have that. Then you have minus 8 and plus 2. The curve would look something like this, and it will be continuing further down. So clearly you can see that this is a reflection of the given function. So we can say that y is equal to minus x to the power 1 by 3 is the reflection of the given function y is equal to x to the power 1 by 3. This is the conclusion. Let's do the second part of the question, which is y is equal to x to the power 1 by 3 plus 1. So again, let's plot. Let's take x is equal to 0. Then y is equal to 0 plus 1, which is 1. So we have our x and y, 0 and 1. And if x is equal to 1, your y is equal to 1 plus 1, which is 2. When x is 1, y is 2. Then when x is equal to 8, then y is equal to 2 plus 1, which is 3. So 8 and 3. Then when x is equal to minus 1, then y is equal to minus 1, 1/3 plus 1, which is equal to minus 1 plus 1, which is 0. So minus 1 and 0. Then when x is equal to minus 8, y is equal to minus 8, 1/3 plus 1, that's minus 2, plus 1, that's equal to minus 1. So minus 8 and minus 1. So let's plot the points. You have 0 and 1. Then you have 1 and 2. Then you have 8 and 3. Then you have minus 1 and 0. Then you have minus 8 and minus 1. So let's graph this. So the graph will look something like this. So now clearly you can see, since we added the function by plus 1, it has moved upward. It was 0, 0. This has moved to 0, 1 by 1 point upward. So therefore, in conclusion, you can say y is equal to x power 1 by 3 plus 1 is, it's the x graph, you can call that, of a given function shifted 1 unit upward. So that's the conclusion.
Let's consider the third function, which is y is equal to x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. So let x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 0 minus 1, that's minus 1. So you have x and y, 0 minus 1. Then when x is equal to minus 1, or let's take plus 1 first, then y is equal to 1 minus 1, that's 0. So x is 1, y is 0. Then when x is equal to 8, then y is equal to 2 minus 1, and that's 1. So 8 and 1. Then you have x is equal to minus 1, then y is equal to minus 1 minus 1, which is minus 2. Minus 1 and minus 2, x is equal to minus 8, y is equal to minus 2 minus 1, which is minus 3. So minus 8 and minus 3. So let's plot the points on the graph. So you have 0 and minus 1. Then you have 1 and 0. Then you have 8 and plus 1. Then you have minus 1 and minus 2. Then you have minus 8 and minus 3. So now let's plot them. So that's the graph. So clearly you can see the entire graph has shifted from this point by 1 point downward. Why? Because we had a minus 1 here. So the entire graph has shifted downward. It has shifted downward. So you see the entire curve just downward. So in conclusion, the function y is equal to x power 1 by 3 minus 1 is the graph of the given function shifted 1 unit downward. That's the conclusion. Then for the last part of the question, which is y is equal to x plus 1 to the whole power 1 by 3. So now by looking at it, you can clearly see that because it is x plus 1, so the graph should be shifted 1 unit to the left. When this is a plus 1, it will be shifted 1 unit to the left. However, let's try and plot the points. So let's take, as usual, our x is equal to 0, then our y is equal to 1 by 3, which is 1. So x and y, 0 and 1. Then let's take our x as minus 1. Then y is equal to 0. So minus 1 and 0. Then let's take our x as, we need to get an 8 here. So if you take your x as 7, or let's go for the negative number first. So minus 8. So to get a minus 8, this should be a minus 9. Minus 9. Then y will be equal to minus 8, 1 by 3. That will be minus 2. So minus 9 and minus 2. Then let's take our x as equal to, let's take our x to be minus 2. We missed out minus 2. Then y will be equal to minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, 1 by 3, which will be minus 1. So minus 2 and minus 1. Then let's take our x as 7. So when it's 7, it's y is equal to 8, 1 by 3, which is 2. So x is 7, y is 2. So now let's plot the points. So you have 0 and 1, minus 1 and 0, minus 9 and minus 2, minus 2 and minus 1, then 7 and 2. Let's sketch the graph. That's the graph. You can clearly see the entire graph has shifted by 1 unit to the left. So you can say that the function y is equal to x plus 1 to the power 1 by 3 is the graph of the given function shifted 1 unit to the left. So that's the conclusion.
Thank you for watching Maths Tutorial Anand. Please like and you can comment if you have any questions, and do not forget to subscribe to get more videos like this.